Hey there, cutie. How have you been since that night? I can't believe I forgot to get your phone number. It's me, Pamela. I was finally able to get your phone number from an old friend. I was worried I wouldn't be in contact with you again.
What the... Pamela? Weren't you my neighbor when we were kids?
Yes, that's right. We were childhood friends. We did talk about this a few weeks ago. The party was so much fun. We talked so much and even had some drinks together. We got so caught up in the mood that we forgot to exchange phone numbers.
What? A few weeks ago? I haven't been to any parties for a long time. I've been way too busy to do anything like that these days. I haven't seen you in 10 years. Remember my parents got divorced and I had to move away with my mom? I haven't seen you since then.
What are you saying? I just saw you at that party, and you took me home for a good time. Don't you remember?
What?
After the party, I've been trying to figure out how to meet up with you again.
I haven't seen you or done anything like that with you. I think you've made a mistake. There's just no way.
Sure, keep joking around like that. It's cute. There's no need to be embarrassed. It was all consensual anyway. Don't forget, we have a date tomorrow. We planned it for tomorrow, remember?
What? A date? No, seriously, what are you talking about?
What? Why are you acting so confused? You were the one who wanted to go on a date in the first place. Are you mad that someone gave me your number without permission? You weren't planning for this to be a one-night stand, were you? Anyway, I just couldn't help it. I fell in love with you immediately after seeing you again. I remember asking you so many times for your number, but you were playing so hard to get. So, I asked an old friend instead. You won't just run away from me again, will you? If you don't keep your promise about our date tomorrow, then you will regret it. You really don't want to mess with me.
No, I seriously have no idea what you've been talking about this whole time. I really haven't seen you in 10 years, and I really didn't go to any party. Is this a joke? Are you pulling a prank on me or something?
Hey, guess what? I have a surprise for you tomorrow.
A surprise?
Please look forward to it. I'm so excited. I'll tell you while we are having dinner. I planned our whole day out, so please wait until then.
Can you please slow down a little? I still have no idea what's going on.
Well, I'm gonna bed now. I can't wait to see you again tomorrow. Good night, my love.
Wait, can you answer me first? What the hell is happening?
Why aren't you answering my calls? I've been waiting for you for 3 hours now. Are you really not coming to our date today? I'm on my way home now. I can't believe you stood me up on our first date too. I wanted to tell you that I was pregnant over dinner, but I guess I'll have to do it through text. I wanted to talk about our future together. We are going to start our family together soon. What kind of house should we live in and where? What should we name our child? And when should we have the wedding? Don't you want to talk about these things with me? You are this baby's father, you know. There are a lot of people out there who dream of having a family one day, and you are about to be a father. Shouldn't we get married right away? What is wrong with you? You are going to be a father? Is this how you treat your future wife? You aren't exactly making me confident that you can be a good father or husband if you're going to be treating me like this. I'm getting the feeling that you want to break up. Are you serious? We are about to get married and have a baby. You can't ignore me forever. Talk to me. I am your future wife. I will never agree to break up with you and keep messaging you if you are going to keep ignoring me.
Hey, Richard. It's been a while. You still remember me, right?
Hey, Matthew. Of course, I remember you. It's been 3 years already. We need to hang out again sometime.
Sorry, I haven't been in touch.
Don't worry about it. We are both really busy now. It's hard to make plans when we work and live far away from each other. So, how have you been?
Well, something really weird is happening. I feel like someone is playing some sort of sick prank on me. Things are also getting out of hand, and I don't know what to do.
What do you mean?
Do you remember that one girl who used to live next door to me when we were in middle school? We all used to hang out with her, and she and I kind of had a love-hate relationship and teased each other.
Yeah, Pamela, right? I remember her well. You, me, here, and other Matthew would all hang out together a lot. She actually just moved out of town. She said something about wanting to live alone. She also got kind of crazy.
Wait, crazy? How so?
Things have really changed with her since you left. She is not the Pamela we used to know.
Well, what happened? What's wrong with her?
She has a problem when it comes to men she likes. She gets obsessive and will do anything to force a relationship with them. She will even tell crazy lies and constantly message them. Our friendship was ruined because of it. Actually, a lot of friendships were. While she was still living here, rumors about her spread like crazy. Stay away from her if you ever see her.
I see. It's kind of sad she turned out that way. She was an old friend after all.
Sadly, her first boyfriend went through a lot with her. She manipulated him, gaslit him, and was extremely jealous. She would even make up stories to control his life. After they broke up, he still goes to therapy and deals with a lot of trauma.
Richard, you don't happen to be talking about yourself, are you? You used to talk like that when something bad happened to you, and you do want other people to worry. I know you too well to know how you talk.
Well, you're right. I'm sorry. I happened to be one of her first victims. She acted so jealous and tried to control my life when she was the unfaithful one. She would get so obsessive over other guys and would stalk them. She would also message them non-stop. She broke my heart and ruined our friendship. You know what I'm saying?
I can't relate, but I'm sorry. I can't believe you guys hooked up after I left.
That's okay. And yeah, weird, right? Anyway, I'm glad you can't relate to what I went through. No one should have to deal with someone like her.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude.
It's all good. Anyway, does this prank you mentioned have something to do with her?
Yeah, pretty much. After you told me about her, though, things are starting to make more sense. I was really confused earlier. I had no idea what she was talking about. She also has been calling me and won't stop texting me. It's creepy.
Well, what is she saying?
It's kind of a lot to explain. She got my phone number from someone and started messaging me saying all kinds of crazy stuff.
What? No way.
Yeah, after what you've told me, I'm worried about what's gonna happen.
I still can't believe she's messaging you. Yeah, you have to be careful with her. Like I said, she's had a bit of a reputation before she left, so I'm not even her only victim.
Yeah, and when she messages me, it's like she's having a conversation with herself. I think I might be her next target.
Seems that way.
She's been saying things like, we met at a party and I took her home and now she's pregnant. I'll just send you screenshots of everything she's been saying. It's too much to tell you.
Wait, what? Yeah, just send them all. I read the screenshots you sent me. This looks really bad. She has really lost it.
Yeah, I thought so.
Can you come to my place at all? We can hang out and figure out what to do.
Sorry, dude. I'm just too far away and don't have the money to travel right now.
That's okay. It's been so hard to meet up these past few years. Being an adult sucks. Sometimes I wish we could go back to the good old days and hang out like we used to. We would play video games for hours, and all we had to worry about was homework.
Yeah, same. Now it's work, go home, sleep, and repeat. Now I have to figure out how to deal with Pamela.
This whole situation is messed up. Do you have a girlfriend or anyone yet?
No, I've been living the single life. I haven't really had time to date.
I see. Nothing wrong with that. At least Pamela won't target them.
Yeah, but it looks like you've been through a lot, though. Thanks for telling me about Pamela and what's been going on.
No problem. Just be careful how you talk to her. She can get really crazy and upset if you say the wrong things.
Yeah, don't worry. There's something about this situation that seems off. I don't think she knows where I really am. I think I'm safe.
Really? Still, be careful though. She has her own way of handling things, and she can be really scary sometimes.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I have to get going now. Work has been crazy these days. Feel free to message me anytime and I'll keep in touch as well. Hopefully, we can hang out again sometime soon. I really miss hanging out with you.
Okay, and me too. It really has been way too long. If you run into more trouble with Pamela, you can talk to me about it. Let me know what happens.
Yeah, of course. I'll talk to you later.
Matthew, you haven't replied to me at all. It can't be helped. I'll just have to get your attention another way. I went ahead and posted about our marriage and how we are pregnant together online. Now everyone knows. Go and check it out. Since I had a feeling you want to break up and want nothing to do with me, I took things a step further. So, are you going to change your mind about this now? I'm sure all of our friends and family know that you are going to be a father now. You should start taking responsibility, or this isn't going to look good for you. We are going to have a baby, so suck it up and let's get married. You have no choice. Where should we have our wedding? I have a good idea of where to have it. Want to hear it? Once you reply, I'll tell you. I just need us to get married fast because I want to look slim for our wedding photos. If we don't hurry, then my stomach will be too big for my dress. What do you think, Matthew?
It is honestly scary how you can keep a conversation going with yourself. I wasn't even replying to you.
Oh, you finally replied to me. Geese, we are going to be husband and wife soon, so you really need to start having better communication with me. I'll give you one more chance. After all, you are going to be my husband and the father of our child.
Listen, Pamela, I'm living in Canada right now.
Wait, what? Canada?
Yeah, my mom and I moved to Canada after my parents got divorced. She remarried someone who lived there. I even graduated from college here and live on my own now. I have my own apartment and everything. I don't think I live anywhere near you right now. According to your social media page, it says you live in Washington.
I'm really confused right now. You really don't live in Washington anymore? I heard that you moved to Washington after middle school, so I moved to the same place as you.
We moved there for like a year, but then we moved again to Canada. Anyway, you said we met again at a party a few weeks ago and that I took you home. It couldn't have been me because I live nowhere near you. It's impossible. I also haven't gone to a party in years. I kind of live a boring life right now, to be honest.
So, hold on a second. At the party, I even called out your name and you responded. We also talked about our childhood together. What you're saying doesn't make any sense. We hung out all night together and you also recognized me. It had to have been you.
Hold on. You called out my name and I recognized you. Could it possibly have been the other Matthew? Matthew Christensen? That is the only way this can be possible. Did he move to Washington too?
What?
Don't you remember him? Maybe he was the one you met at the party that night. Not me.
No, I don't get what you're saying. I hooked up with you that night.
As I said, it couldn't have been me. I don't live in Washington. It had to have been Matthew.
No, there's no way that I confused the two of you.
It makes sense. He's the only other Matthew, you know. It has also been 10 years and we all probably look a lot different than we did in middle school. Even if you guys talked all night, we all used to hang out together all the time. So we share the same memories.
What the heck? This is so stupid.
I'm sorry, but that seems like what happened if what you're saying is all true. You just got us mixed up. If you are really pregnant and you guys hooked up, maybe you should find his number and start messaging him. I'm sorry, But that seems like what happened if what you're saying is all true.
No, I couldn't have made such a stupid mistake. You were my target, not him.
Target, is that how you see this? Next time you should be more careful who you hook up with. What you are doing isn't safe, and you shouldn't be targeting men and doing this to them in the first place. Anyway, it's not my child, so could you stop messaging me now?
No, I can't accept this. You are lying to me. You are supposed to be my husband, not him. I wanted you this time.
What is wrong with you?
You've really changed. Stop lying to me and just marry me.
No, I'm being completely serious with you right now. You are the one who made a mistake, not me. I already explained to you why it couldn't have been me.
After all this hard work I've put in trying to get you, this is what happens. I wanted you.
You seriously just got us confused. Also, what do you mean by hard work? Are you really pregnant, or are you lying? Pamela, what's going on with you?
No, I'm not. I lied. I was going to use the night we hooked up to try and lie about being pregnant. But now that I know it's not you, I'm pissed. I wanted you this time.
Why are you lying and being this way? We used to be friends. Anyway, could you just stop all this?
Sure, just give me Matthew's number. I'll just have to go after him instead now.
No, I'm not going to enable your behavior. You need help, Pamela. I can't keep talking to you anymore.
Wait.
Sorry, I'm blocking you now. After my conversation with Pamela, I immediately told Richard what happened. I told him that I kind of felt bad for Pamela. She was our old friend after all, and needed help. We also decided to get in contact with Matthew and tell him what was going on. After messaging in a group chat for a few days, we decided to plan a day to meet up and decide how to help Pamela. Richard still followed Pamela on social media and knew where she lived, so we all flew to Washington and met up at Matthew's house. We had him message Pamela, and he convinced her to come over. Pamela was speechless when she showed up at his house to find the three of us there. We sat her down and talked about her behavior and that she needed to get help. Pamela was so overwhelmed, and memories were shared and brought back from the past. She burst into tears and agreed to therapy. After Pamela started to go to therapy and take medication, she became the Pamela she used to be. We all ended up becoming good friends again. In the end, I'm really happy we were able to get her some help and recover some old childhood friendships.